Hi, Francia. My name is Alyssa Threadgill. I'm a writer for The Nocturnal, and I'm so excited to talk to you today. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Thanks for talking to me.
I'm doing really well. I'm a big fan, and this is just an awesome opportunity. I know you're going to be giving back to your community, and it's just awesome to talk to you. So, first, how did your partnership with Modelo come to be, and what excited you about this opportunity?
I mean, the fact that I was able to give back to my community or at least be a part of it, a small portion of it. I mean, the minute I heard about it and what they were doing, and I was already familiar with Juice before, I had seen the Disneyland videos and I was like, that is the best idea. That is so sweet. So when it came up to me, I was like, yeah, when? When? Hello? And I heard about it last year and I'm like, when? So we finally got to do it and it was super, super special. You know, I love giving back to my community. It was something that I witnessed my dad doing growing up and to be able to do that myself now and meet people like you who get excited. I'm like, this is so wild. All my tears and work is worth it. You know how it is.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I also think this partnership is perfect for the summertime, getting people excited. And, summer is the perfect time to give back to your community as well. Tell me a little bit about the contest that's going to be going on and what did you love about, giving back to food vendors specifically?
Food vendors specifically, look, food runs is a huge part of our culture. Let me just start there. It's a huge part of our culture. I mean, and then, I just came out with salsa recently, and also I am constantly driving around looking for food from these street vendors. We all know at 3 o'clock in the morning, we're like, where are they? And especially Aguas Frescas, like that is just such a staple in our culture. It is such a brilliant idea that Modelo created it, spiked version where it's like inspired by us. So, and the fact that they're giving back to our community and also honoring our street vendors, which, come on, let's be honest, like they kept us afloat during the pandemic. It's
Yeah.
like beautiful and special. And I think we all just learned how important community is since that time. I mean, we've all been giving back, but it's just something different and special now, and especially helping people expand their small business. We weren't paying attention to small businesses like that before.
Yeah, I totally agree. Also, an element of like authentic drinks that, people can appreciate the culture, as you were saying. What do you love so much about these Modelos spiked Aguas Frescas? And what's your favorite flavor?
So I love the pepino and limon, just because it reminds me of lemonade, and I'm like, oh, I love it. But they're like super. I mean, they nailed it with like having it be like a reminder, nostalgic little feeling, of our, aguas frescas. They pretty much nailed it. I heard the pineapple is a fan favorite. I definitely recommend them with like some tahini because you want to add a little spice on the rib, and which is it's so good. I've tried it, and no, it's delicious. It's dangerously delicious.
Ooh, yeah, I'm a big fan of pineapple, so I might reach for that one too.
I hear that one's a fan favorite, but I love the cucumber one personally. But that you guys know.
Yeah, yeah. And, I've been following you for a while and I love how you're always like, living your best life and you're also, continuing to uplift your community. So, like in addition to this partnership, how have you continued to give back and like maybe like little ways you've been just trying to like, support those small businesses, things like that, and, use your platform to spread positivity?
Well, I am live like within my community. Like I live where all my, Hispanic people are. So I'm constantly going to their little hole in the wall restaurants and I'm bringing people. One time I brought a priest. I'm like, oh, let's have him bless it, little, little things like that. So I made myself laugh. But God, what do I do? I mean, I don't really announce a lot of what I do. I've definitely helped people on the down low, like when it comes to helping their families. I just never really wanted my name out there like that. And I didn't want to, I don't know. I just feel weird getting the attention, but I'm always going to small businesses. They know my name. They know my orders. I'm always bringing people. Sometimes I get their cards and I have them cater when I have events and stuff like that. Like anything that I can do for them, especially if I really, really like them. Like if I like you, I will recommend you. Trust me.
Mhm. No, that's the best when you go to a restaurant and they know your order. That means that you're in it. And like, that's the best feeling.
Especially when you call it like, hey, I'm coming in. They're like, we'll have it ready.
That's awesome. And I've been loving seeing you on social media just a little bit this year. And I wanted to know, like, do you have any upcoming projects or anything that you might want to talk about today? Anything that's exciting you at all?
I want to bring up that you said a little bit. That's so funny. I didn't know if anyone.
No, I like that. That's good.
I don't know. I went through this phase of like, I'm just over it right now. Like, I have been a lot more present and not like my friends got mad at me. Like, do you even follow me? Did you see my close friend? You didn't see that I was sick. I was like, no, I put a timer on my Instagram. And so I'm only allowed to be on there an hour a day. So most of the day it's like, you're on it too long. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm not pressing not now. So I, I've been doing okay. I've been going through a little bit of a health issues with my PCOS. So I've just been really focusing on myself, and like, the cancellation of How I Met Your Father was like a shock, but um, I'm really excited about this next chapter because I've been on 3 hit shows now, and I remember that my goal was just one, and I'm like, okay, Francia, what do you want to do? Because when we sign a contract, it's like next 6 years of our life. And so I'm being really mindful of where I want to go in this next chapter. And more so, I really enjoyed putting on my producer's hat. And I really love business. You all know I came out with Sensa last year, which was just such a success. And I'm really excited to venture more into that and come out with my own personal projects that I've had in the back of my head for a while. So you'll always see me on television, but I just fell in love with something else throughout the strike, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. And I love that mindset. I'm kind of going through that too, where it's just like, you got to like take a minute, like be grateful, and also like, relax. Like not everything has to be shared. And I really like that. And I think people will find that inspiring.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, when I begin sharing, and I've been more so on TikTok, especially about PCOS, it's been like super nice because I'm like, you guys, I am a normal person. I know I said I would do this, but I forgot. And welcome to my life. My friends are always like, you always forget everything. I do. I'm stuck watching like, shrinking right now. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to take a second, especially I'm like, okay, I'm 4 years shy of 40. I'm not a mom yet. I really got to think about this. And, you have a goal when you're a kid. I want to do this when I grow up. And I did it. My goal was to be a series regular once. It's been 3 times. So now I'm like, now what?
Yeah.
And it's okay to go through that. It's okay.
Oh, well,
in the meantime, I get these opportunities like with Modelo and to give back and surprise people. And like, Juice yesterday was like, do you want to come to Disney now? I was like, yes, let's do it. Like I got more out of yesterday than I have in a long time.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, Francia, I love your energy. I love your authenticity. And it was just so lovely speaking with you today.
You too. I really appreciate it. You're good at this. I enjoyed our conversation.
Thank you so much.
All right. Talk soon.
Yeah.